What's up and welcome to this week's episode of How Not to Summon a Dungeon Master. Previously, on the search for Ciri. The Nilfgaardians, they kicked off about it and threw their weight around and she ran, she left. She didn't want to stick around any longer.
And what of the boy with her?
The Nilfgaardians took him.
Do they have a camp nearby?
They're still stationed at the fort through the swamps. I don't even know if you know what you're talking about. You're just a dwarf. Like...
Can I slap a child? Is it like...
Yes. It's perfectly acceptable.
You're not a soldier or a witcher. How would you know?
I'll go back at him. This time I'm not having it. I'm not having it.
What are you going to do?
I might intimidate him.
Okay.
With a 0. I will try and intimidate this child.
Train the boy. He can take my place.
You know we stopped the trial of the grasses a long time ago. We stopped with you. We don't do it anymore.
Train the boy the old ways. The world still needs witches. I'm just not that witcher.
So you wander back into the tavern, I assume.
Yeah.
Where, let's say you prop yourself up for the whole evening. That's pretty much where you're going to stay until the next day, when a very familiar portal opens up again outside the tavern. Just as promised.
Step through.
And you step through. So a quick recap. You went to White Orchid, you found Ashley, you convinced him through combat to come with you to Kaer Morhen, where you dropped him off to Velimir and told Velimir, I know we don't do this Witcher thing anymore, but we need it. And he's taken that
one
on
more
board.
for the road.
One more for the road. One more kid to torture for the road. And and you find yourself back in Novigrad, where you stepped through Triss's portal, just like she promised, and you find yourself in Putrid Grove, outside the King of Beggars' estate. I say estate. Shack.
Yeah, it's shacky house thing.
Right.
It's your territory here, Jim.
Oh, it is. So what's our next move from here? Because, I mean, you've sorted your side quest boy out.
Triss is standing there. She's just closed the portal.
My affairs are in order. There's an heir to what I do. Let's go save the world.
I do need to kill a king at some point.
And Triss is standing there. She looks at both of you and she's like, in case you're wondering, seeing as you haven't asked me yet, I have solved the little issue of who killed Caleb. I've wiped some memories, and to the point where people don't know where he is. They don't even know if he's dead or not. He is just missing. And now we all are just playing a little bit of a waiting game to see what Radovid does. In terms of what you've done for us, there is no more you can do at the moment. So if you have business, then please tend to it.
I believe we sorted everything, apart from King Radovid at this moment. Are we going to try and find this dandelion character, or are we going to...
Let's go have a conversation.
Well, let's. We've got to find the underground king as well, haven't we?
The last thing you heard was from the bard Priscilla, who was Dandelion's partner, who informed you that he had gone missing during a heist.
Oh yeah, the sewers.
On Sigmund Dijkstra, the underground boss that runs Novigrad, and she begged you to find out what happened to Dandelion. You told her, look, I've got things that I need to do first, but I'll look into it if I can. That's the second time Dijkstra's name came up. His name obviously came up when you were talking to the King of Beggars about the biggest players in and around Novigrad as well.
Really?
And you know that he runs a bathhouse in the High Ring.
Do we go to the bathhouse?
It's afternoon at the moment.
Aye, we got enough time, I believe. So,
Actually, no, I'd say it's early, because she would have opened the portal early in the day, so I'm going to say it's morning.
let's go have a bath.
You make your way to Dijkstra's bathhouse.
Go to the bathhouse.
2 gold each for your entry to the high ring. The systems are still running the way they were before because, as Triss said, I've covered up Caleb's murder, so things are still ticking over as they were, and unrest will creep its way in eventually.
Aye.
So you pay your 2 gold toll, and you enter. And this bathhouse it's located. You see a bridge, and it's under the bridge in the high ring. And you knock on the door, and this very smartly dressed older gentleman opens the door. And he almost just raises his eyebrow at you. As he looks at both of you, he just raises his eyebrows at both of you. And looks you up and down.
I thought we were eating at that moment.
No, you shouldn't. This is your town.
Right. I've got a minute here. He's going to describe shit.
Not yet. You've not gone in.
He's got to describe shit.
You've just got this very older, well-dressed gentleman eyeing you up and down.
Steady on.
Not in that way.
Well.
Almost disgust on his face.
Oh, great. Is this going to be a dick punch guy? Excuse me. Nice to meet you.
Yes.
Well, that sounded
Condescending.
and piffy. I require to speak to the owner of this fine establishment.
He's not in. He sounds pretty convincing to you. Do you require baths?
Oh, we could do with a bath.
He sort of turns his nose up at you.
I'm going to punch him. Like,
I would suggest a bath.
Aye.
5 gold each.
And hopefully, the owner of this fine establishment comes about while we're in here.
He might.
We'll see.
And he holds his hand out. 5 gold each to enter the bathhouse.
Yeah, okay.
Okay, take 5 gold off each. As you walk in, this place is luxurious.
Of course it is.
There are multiple, what look like big jacuzzi-like baths all down the hall. And then there's one central heated like pool in the middle. There's stone columns and everything's littered with gold trims and everything. It's
like a Greek bathhouse.
Yes, it's exactly like a marble floors, the works. This is like a Greek bathhouse, and everyone's naked. There are naked men, women roaming around everywhere. Everyone's beautiful. Everyone's good looking. This place is just
You are going to be naked and dick height.
and hairy.
Shit.
Everyone's well groomed. You know, the women are sitting around the bath, tittering and laughing and gossiping, and they look over at Dimdish, and you see a couple of them giggle and then start talking to each other and pointing, and
I can't wait until.
And then they spot there. Are you getting dressed for the occasion?
He has to.
I'll get
stripping
undressed.
off.
Yeah,
Yeah. Okay, so they spot you, and there's less laughing going on and more gawking.
I wonder why.
Natural 16, that's why.
Natural 16. He's dropping the 20s down there. 16 now.
And you, I assume, just have a bath.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'll get into the community pool.
So, you're getting to get in the big pool. Okay, so you get in and join the other pit. Everyone gives you kind of a wide berth. You are covered in scars. You've got
battered,
cat's
bruised.
eyes. Like, people are giving you a bit of a wide berth here. Dimdish, where would you like to go?
I want to go in the same one, but I want him to walk in. And then, like, before,
Cannonball!
I want him to walk in and me carry on walking with him into these baths.
Yeah.
But of course, he's about, I don't know, 3 foot taller than me. So as I'm walking in, eventually I have to swim a lot quicker than him.
Can you both give me perception checks?
Yeah, when I boot up again.
Roll a dice.
Oh,
Yeah.
I don't know what my perception is.
Let's say a +2.
Let's just say shit.
I don't think it's that good.
Well, I'm giving you the benefit of the doubt for this one roll.
18.
18.
I'm looking around well in this place.
I'd say that you've submerged yourself so that just your eyes are above the water, but you're scanning.
Like a crocodile. Like a crocodile. Ready to pounce. I can inflict wounds in this entire pool. Wait, have you got the electric bomb?
Yeah.
The diamantium bomb is to be used on witches.
Oh, damn.
It'll literally stun them and take all the magic out of them.
What would happen if he dropped it in the bath?
Nothing. There's no witches in there. Harmless to anyone but witches.
Technically, I'm a wizard.
You've got magic. It would hurt you.
Oh, damn.
Hey, there we go. Right.
Same as if he dropped it on himself, because part of him is magical. It would hurt him.
Oh, my God. That could happen later.
15.
15, and what was it again?
18.
An 18.
I should have gone with yours because mine's a -1, and I got a 15 with a +2.
Oh.
I should have gone with that.
Well, I'll give you that 17 then that we started out with. With both of you pass the check. So as you're lounging back in the bath, you look over to one of the hot tub areas that is slightly off to the side, and you lock eyes on this fat, bald, sour-looking man who's sitting in the tub, but he's in there with 4 beautiful women.
Of course.
And he's kicked back, and you hear him sort of guttural, like, laughing, and all the women are sort of tittering at his jokes and everything, and he just stands out. And hanging up next to the bath thing is like this luxurious cotton robe that he clearly wears in gold.
Oh, it's Jabba the Hutt.
It's
We
Jabba
found, we
the Hutt.
found, we found our crime lord.
And you hear one of the girls just sort of giggle and go, "Oh, Dijkstra, you are funny."
Oh, there he is. I found him. You son of a bitch. He was here. Where's that fucking guy? I'm going for him.
This is
Aye.
you, Dimdish.
Witcher. There's the guy that we've been looking for.
And I'll just look over my shoulder.
He's a big guy.
He glances your way, but not long enough for him to take any notice.
I don't know if this is the most appropriate way to walk over, to be honest. We're literally got our cocks hanging out.
Well, hanging is a stretch for Dimdish.
No, literally.
We've never rolled.
He
You
has to
haven't. Would you like to roll?
No.
Okay.
I do. I want you to roll.
I'll leave it up to
I-
the mystery.
I want you to
Roll.
roll.
Right now we find out how big Dimdish's slong is.
This is the most important roll of my life. Imagine if this rolls natural 20. All of a sudden...
Then you're bigger than the Witcher. It's
All of a sudden the
20,
witches...
let's go.
Jesus Christ, it's
Look at
a lot
us,
of
just
this
two
monster.
schlongy bros hanging out.
It's not, it's going to be like a 2.
Platonic roommates.
Here we go.
It's going to be like a 2. Have I got an
You've got to let go of the
inspiration?
dice.
Got to let go. He's been shaking that like a shake weight.
Knees are weak, arms are heavy. No, there it is. There it is.
Dimdish unfortunately has a button mushroom. It's more hair than it is cock.
It's in the bush.
It's a thick
It
plumage.
is a thick plumage. It doesn't stop from here to here.
Why are there flowers on it?
Beads braided into it and everything. Right.
No, that's his cock.
What would you like to do?
No, I'm going to use my inspiration point to re-roll that.
You can. It's a new session. If you want to use your inspiration, by all
That is
means.
the most important thing I'm going to do today.
By all means, this is a natty one.
If this goes
He
next-
has no cock.
He's a bit of
eunuch.
woman all along.
I'm a eunuch.
It's a 13. It is above average.
I
It's
will
pretty
take
good.
that. I
It's
will
pretty
take
good.
that. I'm alright with that, considering it was a 3.
It can be seen through the plumage.
It definitely can be seen. It's over. It's above average, this one.
Yes. What would you like to do?
It is only 3 points off of the witches. I'll take that.
It's a lot in measurements to men, though.
It's millimeters, I'm sure. Even though we have no concept of units, it's millimeters.
But
What-
13 millimeters, a centimetre and a bit.
Yeah, I think he means centimeters.
Yeah.
Right, what would you like to do?
I'm trying to work out now how big the witch's cock is, and then if it's 16 centimeters.
Well, a ruler's 30 centimeters, isn't
Yeah.
it? A full ruler.
Holy hell.
So it's half. It's just over half of a ruler.
Jesus Christ, it's floating on its own.
So anyway, enough about cocks. What do you want to do?
I want to go see.
Put that on a t-shirt. Anyway, enough about cocks.
Enough about cocks. What do you want to do? What do I want to do? I want to go speak to the naked fat man.
Okay. So you haul yourself out of the water with some help from the Witcher. I'm going to say Witcher gives you a bit of a shove over the side of the pool because you can't quite climb out. Your balls in the face.
Dimdish, no.
I'm trying to get out.
And you walk over to Dijkstra. He does not spot you at all. He is way too involved with these women.
I would be as well. Excuse me, Dijkstra.
He looks up at you.
May I request an audience with yourself?
Who the bloody hell do you think you are?
My name's Dimdish. Dimdish.
Demdawash.
He's terrified of him.
I'm pretty certain that's the hangover still hanging on in there. My name's Dimdish.
You come up to me in my bathhouse.
Aye. Yeah, it cost me a bloody 5 gold.
And he stands up out the water, rolling his cock.
Hey, it's smaller
an
than
eight.
mine.
It's slightly below average, but... And he stands up in the water. What do you want?
An audience with yourself.
Excuse me, ladies. And he climbs out the tub and he gets his golden bathrobe and he puts it on, ties it.
I'll grab ours. I would imagine ours are on.
Yeah,
like,
you all
hooks
get
and
given
shit.
little... Yeah, yours are all just white.
No.
And he literally just leads you off into a side room.
Aye.
And you go in, and it's like this little fancy study that he's got, like an ornate desk. It's very small, very confined, but it's got a desk and his fancy little velvet chair, and a little bookcase behind him, and a statue, little miniature statue of himself sitting on the table as well.
Is this guy Dwight Schrute?
No, it's not bobblehead. He's got nunchucks in the ceiling somewhere.
I imagine the action figure is thin and like muscly and completely not him, but has his head on it. Like, you know what I mean?
The statue,
Like a Golden Globe award.
hold on. The statue is completely like not him, just his head.
That doesn't surprise me for some reason.
And he gestures to the 2 chairs in front of him.
Thank you.
I'm always ready to discuss business. And you're a witcher. So, whatever your business is going to be interesting.
Why don't you listen to my friend here?
He looks at Dimdish. The dwarf talks for you.
No one talks for me.
And he looks at Dimdish. Go ahead.
So, you may have heard, I'm certain of it, of a Caleb Mengi disappearing.
And you see a smirk just lift to the side of his mouth. I hear things.
But I bet you don't know who did it.
I'm a bit hazy on the details.
He lost this.
And he looks at the medallion. Interesting. Not your work, I'm sure. And he looks at the Witcher.
It's a group effort on this one. I'm being serious here. This is the first time I am proper, like, in on this.
He chuckles when you say that. I'm sure it was.
We complement each other, me and the Witcher.
So what brings you to my door? Things are a little tenuous at the moment, and even I am not going to make any plays yet.
The King of Beggars sent me your way. Said you may be able to assist.
I'm doing nothing for now. My time will come, but not yet.
That's fine. You're a powerful man.
More so now than ever.
But if the Nilfgaardians come here, and they will, that power will wane again. Am I wrong?
I have my ways with most people. I'm sure I can negotiate my way out of that too.
What if you didn't need to?
What
if you went straight and became a legitimate businessman?
My goals are already set higher than petty crime anyway. I have my plans.
And this is why I come to see you. We're going to kill a king.
You're going to kill Radovid.
Yes.
Well, good luck with that.
We don't need luck. What we need is ideas of what's going to happen after.
That's for me and the other more important people to discuss when the time comes. But talks with Emperor Emir will be crucial.
So you need somebody to get in contact with him that you know.
I'm sure he wouldn't be hard to find if we wished to find him.
Well, how about a person that already has that contact? Somebody like myself and my Witcher friend here?
I don't know what you're offering me, dwarf. You offer me just contact with the king that I can have already. It's meaningless.
I offer you a trade.
Right. What for? What do I have that you want?
You have the ability, with your contacts in this city, for a position of power.
I do. There are 3 of us. Me, the king of beggars, and Madam Wildflower.
That's a new one to me.
She owns the Passa Floria, the high-end whorehouse. She controls all the brothels in this city.
Okay.
Head madam.
Okay. I would like to gain one of these positions, especially if I can make this a free city.
You prove your worth, you may be able to join the discussions.
No may. I make this place a free city. I give you and your group a free hand, as it is, and I join that council. I have my things that I wish to bring in here.
You kill Radovid and you're in. How's that?
Agreed. And I go to shake his hand.
And he shakes your hand.
Witcher, is there anything that you would like?
I'm good.
Anything at all?
I'm good, Dimdish.
When I get the chance, and me and my friend here get the chance, we will let you know as soon as possible what we intend to do. I've already contacted Emir, making him aware of my plan.
Very well. Till
and
then.
Offer him the terms of that plan, including the free city status.
This is fine. This is all we wanted.
And that's what I've offered Emir. To kill a king, and a free city, and a free hand.
Done.
There is one thing I will require from you, though. When we go for the king, I need some trouble to be brewed up.
It's not a problem.
We need to disperse his forces.
Each 3 of us that control the city control each ring anyway. We can cause havoc across all three.
The King of Beggars is already on side. He knows.
Madam Wildflower, she will do anything.
Will you contact her?
I will.
Or I can go and speak to her myself.
I can send word.
I'm okay with this.
The plan that was in place technically anyway, which was to kill Radovid eventually, is still going ahead, but perhaps quicker than we had anticipated.
Well, I kind of owe him. And I'd like that to be tinged with a bit of anger, but also sadness as well when I say that I kind of owe him.
Is there any more business?
No, I will leave you to.
Witcher, before you go, I'd like to hire you for a job.
What job?
Recently, somebody tried to steal from me, and I can't seem to locate them, and they took a lot of money. Do you think he's lying about the money? From me, and I need that stuff back.
I hunt monsters, not people.
Then this should be easy. Just find a thief
It's not a
who,
matter of
in
easy.
definition, is a monster, are they not?
It's not a matter of easy. You're withholding information. From the get-go, it says, I don't trust you.
I had some other investments that were stolen as well. Deeds, documents. My accounts were also part of it. Things I can't have fall into the wrong hands. I just need you to find out where it is.
Find out where it is. And
You
how
don't
much-
even have to kill the person who did it.
And how much are you going to pay?
100 gold.
1,000.
Give me persuasion.
You get a 0 on that, I know.
That is a lot of money.
Yeah, but you were also talking about the accounts.
18.
800 gold.
1,000.
Is he wavering?
I'm going out of my way. I don't hunt monsters anymore.
1,000 gold.
Good.
I need that stuff. Can I take you down to where it happened?
I'll get my things.
Yeah, we kind of need to go get changed.
That's fine. So do I.
Have you got a name for this person?
I have no idea who tried to rob me. I need
fair.
that information. If I'd have known, I would have found them myself. So, eventually you get dressed, and you meet back with Dijkstra, who leads you down a staircase underneath the bathhouse, underneath the baths themselves. And you go into what looks like a vault room. And there's like iron barred cage stuff and statues and paintings and all sorts behind bars, locked up away. And as you round a corner, you see before you a massive monster. Give me a insight check. At advantage, because you're a witcher.
13.
Yeah, you're familiar with this. It's quite a common monster, but they're never in cities. It's a rock troll. A giant, muscular monster, known to be very unintelligent. His entire body is covered in stone and rock, and they are just built like brick shithouses. These are massive
Is he
things.
using it as a guard?
He is. Quite clearly. This rock troll is employed to guard his vault room. And behind the rock troll is a massive hole in the wall.
You weren't joking when you said you've got ways.
So instinctively, I'll reach for my sword.
And Dijkstra
moment
sees
I
this.
see
Yeah, Dijkstra sees this. He holds his hand out across you and he goes, "At ease, Witcher. It's my guard. His name is Bart. And he was down here when the robber struck.
Not a very good guard.
Rock trolls are powerful but stupid.
Kind of edge round him really attentively to look at this hole.
The troll looks at you as you're edging around. He looks at Dijkstra and he goes, "Itcha." And Dijkstra's like, "Yes, Bart, it is a witcher." The troll seems scared of you.
Good.
Would you like to investigate the...
I'm going to, the hole first.
Give me an investigation
Let's
check.
have a
Both
look
of you?
at
Do
this.
you want to have a look as well? Yeah, give me an investigation. Just around the hole. And
19.
19. It's a good roll.
19.
19. So
Okay.
both of you can see that the hole leads to the sewers. And you can also see that this hole was clearly made by some sort of explosion. Some sort of bomb went off.
The rubble in the sewers or in the vault?
Now, it's blown outwards into the sewers. And as you investigate further, you see, with a 19, you see bits of pipe laying around. And you look up above, and you see the pipework has exploded as well, above where the hole has formed. And you can deduce, with a 19, that somebody clearly dropped a bomb into one of the baths, and it went through the plug, found its way down the pipes, and exploded.
That's some precision timing. I'll turn around. But what were you doing when the explosion went off?
And he just stares at the floor for ages. And
You're
you're
not in trouble, Bart. And I'll offer my hand to kind of, like, not shake, but gently put my hand out.
Okay. Oh, he reacts very well to that. In fact, he almost picks you up in a cuddle. And he's like, "Bart, friend."
Indeed, Bart. Yeah, whatever you say, buddy.
He puts you down, he looks at both of you and he goes, "Pipe go boom. Bart hit head, see no more." And Dijkstra looks at both of you and he's like, "What does he mean by pipe go boom?"
It looks like somebody put a bomb of some sort into the pipes. I'm guessing from the baths above.
Do you keep a list of patrons who enter the house?
We do. We have a logbook of who uses what bath and when.
We need to see that book for the day this happened.
Right away. And he hurries you back upstairs again. And
Before we go
Yeah.
and leave, I just say, hold on, Dijkstra.
Yeah.
We'll check the rest of this as well. I'm just going to hop down, probably helped by you, into the sewer.
Yeah, that's fine. Yeah. So it's a very small drop down.
Aye. And just survey in there, see if anything was caught or anything like
Give
that.
me a perception check on the sewers.
15.
15. Yeah. So as you're staring down the tunnel of the sewers, you can hear the faint sound of like monsters, like skittering, and Dijkstra looks at you and he goes, "Drowners. They get in." And then you also see a faint green haze drifting around the sewers. And again, Dijkstra looks at you, sees you're surveying it, and goes, "The mold in the sewers is toxic. You need a special potion to get through it."
Do you know the toxicity that it is? The toxic...
It would kill you within minutes.
I mean, the poison. What sort of thing is it?
It's made by the mold and fungus that grows in the sewers.
That means that somebody had to have either A, made a potion, or bought a potion to get in the sewers and out. And also had to either be A, strong enough, or B, quick enough to get out of the sewers.
What is the weight and size of what was taken from you?
I would say about a backpack worth of stuff.
So one man. Just one man.
One man could do this, depending on the type of man. That does narrow down our search in this city, definitely. It has to be somebody, I feel, probably magical. Witcher. They have to have some sort of magic.
I mean, you're aware that Dandelion was the guy that was casing this place.
Aye. But I'm not.
You're trying to play it off.
In front of this dude.
Yeah.
Like, we're doing our job.
Yes. Yeah,
but
gotcha.
We're not letting him on.
Also, obviously, bear in mind that it would take one to drop the bomb, one to be waiting as it goes off and whatnot. So the person who dropped the bomb in the pipes wouldn't be able to get then down and yeah, whatnot. So you would deduce that it's going to be more than one person.
No. But again, we're
playing it off. But Dijkstra's also doing the calculations in his head as well.
No, that's fine. Anything else you want to investigate in the sewers, Witcher? I don't particularly want to be getting down here too long.
I'm good.
So he leads you back up, and he actually takes you to a bath. And it's empty. And he points at you and he goes, "This bath broke the day of the heist. The day my things were stolen."
That would be the pipe. Definitely.
We need to see who used this bath.
And he gets the logbook out. And he returns and he himself casts his eye down the logbook.
Is that little son of a bitch the guy that brings the fucking logbook?
No, he's not. No, Dijkstra's gone and got this himself. And he's flicking his eye, he's casting his eye over the logbook. And he freezes for a moment, and you see him sort of look at the logbook, and he's like, "Impossible."
A thought, Dijkstra.
Henkel Margrave, a name in my book. He died weeks ago.
Fake name, then, by any chance?
I know his address.
Have you got one?
Yes. Perhaps you should check there.
That makes sense.
And he gives you Henkel Margrave's address.
I say we just go.
Aye.
You just leave, yeah?
I give you a look, which I imagine Dijkstra probably wouldn't see anyway. I doubt it.
No, he doesn't.
I doubted it anyway, because it was just going to be a case of, like, are we going to let on who we think this is?
Nope.
And on that note, it's time for us to chuff off. Join us next time to find out what's waiting on the other side of the portal. If you've got any questions or queries, or just want to see what we're up to, you can find us on Instagram, Twitter and Facebook at How Not to Summon, or join our Discord at How Not to Summon a Podcast. Or go to our Linktree to find all our links, or go to our YouTube to find all our vids. I've been your DM, Shini Senpai.
I've been your Witcher, Grayson.
I've been Dimdish Stout Drinker.
For Ciri, their journey will not end. Through the woods and mountains they roam, face the beasts that call the dark their home. Velimir sword and Dimdish's spells, Ren's potions save them from the depths of hell. Ciri, where are you, lost in the mist? We will not rest till you exist. Monsters fall, paths unfold, time and again our story told. Fang and claw they fight with might, determined hearts face the lifeless night. Glowing eyes and breath of fire, we press on through the muck and mire. Velimir leads with strength and grace, Dimdish guides with faith we embrace. When the witch her magic pure, together strong, together endure. Legends rise from battles they win, echoes of tales where the shadows begin. Ciri's voice from dreams afar, distant star. Leaves weeds with strength and grace. Dimdish guards with faith weave the lifeless night. Glowing eyes and breath of fire, we press on through the muck and mire. Velimir leads with strength and grace. Dimdish guards with faith we embrace. Rend the witch her magic pure, together strong